Welcome to Phoenix Uprising. I'm your host, Candice Paroli.
And I'm Jena Zalkowitz.
Each week, we're bringing you real, unfiltered conversations about beauty, wellness, business, and the messy, magical process of rising from life's challenges. Think of this podcast like having coffee
Or a gummy.
with your girlfriends, the kind of friends who keep it real, give you solid advice, and cheer you on when you're ready to reinvent yourself.
That's us, two women who have walked through fire, rebuilt from the ground up, and are here to share the tools, insights, and stories to help you do the same.
Whether you're an entrepreneur, a beauty lover, a wellness seeker, or simply someone craving inspiration and transformation, this podcast is for you.
Join us every week for bold, soulful, and empowering conversations that will help you rise higher, personally, professionally, and spiritually.
Welcome back to Phoenix Uprising. We are your hosts. I'm Candice Paroli.
And I'm Jena Zalkowitz.
This is episode 3, and this is a spicy one. We are talking about your body is telling you no.
This is a good one.
Yes. And so Jena and I are going to speak candidly about this.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, our bodies have only told us no with dating in relationships. But, you know, we're working on it, though. We're learning.
We are learning.
We're excited for our body to tell us, yes, eventually. I know it's coming.
I look forward to that day.
Me too. Me too. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a good day when that comes. But for now, we've had a lot of no's.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So we'll be sharing some stories of our own with you. And, you know, I think the takeaway is not ignoring your intuition and the red flags.
Exactly. And I think as women, we are like accustomed to pushing past that and ignoring it and, you know, giving guys a chance when our body is telling us what we need to hear the entire time.
I'm definitely guilty of looking past things, letting things slide.
Me too, big time. Yep. That's kind of all I've ever done, so, you know.
Yeah. And then when I get out of the situation and I talk about it with you guys, with my friends, I'm like observing the situation and I'm thinking, God, what was I thinking?
Yeah, what was I thinking? And then you're just so embarrassed. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe this is what actually happened and I'm saying this out loud.
Yes. And I mean, for the most part, my friends are very honest with me, and they're not nasty. They're honest with me, and they tell me straight up if someone is a deadbeat. But now I'm at the point, because I've made so many mistakes when I was younger, that I get out of the situations much quicker than I did when I was younger.
That's important. Yeah. I've been learning much quicker, getting out of the situations quicker. Yeah.
And I was married, so I was in situations for longer. Like, I just started dating again. And it's weird.
Yeah, we're similar. So I was in a relationship for 17 years, very unfortunately. And then I started dating again out of that. And then I was in another relationship for 21 months. And then I dated again. So each time the number gets much shorter, you know, and I pick up on it much quicker.
Right. And something to add about Jena and I, I've never been on any dating apps. You have, right?
I met one guy from a dating app. Well, actually, I did 2 dates from a dating app.
Okay.
So I'm very anti-dating app, but I gave it a shot last year and this year, and that was it. I'm never downloading one again, ever.
I've never had one. I've never downloaded it. I don't, like, to each his own. I think every one of my single friends is on one. Yes. Except for me. It just terrifies me, and I am so uncomfortable with small talk that the point, how can I say this? It's very uncomfortable for me to sit down and do the whole, hi, I'm Candice. I'm 42. I have 2 kids. It's like, well, you should already know that about me. And I'm just more of a deep person. So I would rather weed all that out.
Yeah. I have, my 2 experiences are very funny, both of them. But yeah, it took me a long time to even, the conversations go nowhere, first of all. Like 95% of the conversations go nowhere. And then when I finally decided to meet these 2 guys that I did meet, it still didn't really go anywhere when I met them. But I don't understand the dating apps. I know people have had success.
Yeah.
I
know people who are married from meeting someone on an app.
Yeah, no, that's not for me. It's totally not for me. I will absolutely never download any of them again. Really bad experiences.
Yeah, maybe I'll just meet someone in a grocery store.
Yeah, right. Okay. Buying bananas. That's right.
So getting back to your body's telling you no.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. So not that long ago, actually, this past summer, Jenna and I were dating people at the different people at the same time. And we were in a group chat with our girlfriends, and she was excited about this guy, and she's like, okay, I think I'm gonna, hook up with him next week. Like
it was the 3rd date guy from a dating app.
Okay. And so, she was excited about him. Like it was like looking promising. So we're like, yeah, good for you. Let us know. Okay. It's gonna be awesome. And so that night, right after, she texts us, guys, no, I can't ever talk to him again.
Guys, it was really bad.
It was the worst sex of my life. She literally said that. I have to tell him. And so I immediately write back, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Yeah, like, you have to tell him. And she's like, what do I say? And I was like, just tell him, like, the chemistry's not there. I'm really sorry. I was like, you can't, like, just leave him on red. Like,
and then the words came to Candice through song.
Yeah. All I can think of is R. Kelly when he's like, but my body is telling me. Jenna, you just have to tell him. My body is telling me there's no chemistry. And so, because our other friend
was giving bad advice.
Terrible advice. She's like, no, give him a try. Like, let him do it again.
I was like, absolutely not.
You can't teach a grown man to have sex.
It was like, that is
in
terrible
your 40s. Advice. No. So she was telling him that, give him another try, And I'm like, don't listen to her. And then I said, your body's telling you no. So I just changed the words from the R. Kelly song.
Yeah. So our other friend had to pull her car over because she was laughing so hard at what had transpired this evening. So R. Kelly became the theme, but it was very funny. But it's so true. And now, like, R. Kelly is with us at all times, which is not great. Which is not great at all, because R. Kelly's
we don't support
R. Kelly at all.
Behavior.
But these lyrics from this R. Kelly song, we say this all the time now.
Yes. And I did change the words to his song because the real words are, my mind is telling me no, but my body. So, like, for Jenna, I said, your body's telling you no.
Yes.
And so with us ladies, we do ignore the signs that our body is giving us quite often.
Yes.
And we really shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And there is a slew of information that we have for you.
Let's first tell them what happened the following week.
Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
So this is all a true story.
Yep.
And, we promised you that we would be honest and raw. So the very next week, almost to the day, I ended up breaking up with the person I was dating too. Not because of, well, I guess,
Well,
I'll get to it. Okay. Because after 8.5 months of dating, he decided that he didn't want to do the dad thing.
and that's a direct quote.
Yeah, well, that's all he said. This was after he asked me to move in with my 2 kids. By the way, he is a dad.
Which makes the sentence even more odd.
And I donated my furniture. He told me to get rid of my lease at my condo. I kept asking him, "Are you sure?" Like 7 different times. And he said, yeah. I even said, like, I don't have to do this. I'm not, like, destitute. I can afford to live on my own with my children. I've been on my own since my youngest son was 4, and he's 10 now. And so I came home from work that day, and I mentioned something like, oh my gosh, I can't believe next week is the first week of school. And he looked down at the ground and he's like, yeah, I don't know if I could do the dad thing again. And I was like, okay, what are you talking about? And he just kept repeating that. And
so when you told me this, it was shocking from what I had known about him the previous 8 months. But then once we got into it deeper, there was red flags. There was other signs.
Yeah, that I was ignoring and excusing. Yeah, so this went on for about an hour, and, you know, I'm obviously not going to keep repeating myself for you guys because you're going to be just as frustrated as I was. So he literally just kept repeating, I don't know if I could do the dad thing again. I love you. I don't want to lose you. And I just kept saying, what does that mean? With me comes them, like we're talking about my own children. Please keep in mind he does have 2 kids of his own. They are adults and away at college. And I stood up and I'm like, why didn't you say something the week before or the week before that or a month ago? I was scheduled to have surgery on my feet. 2 weeks later, he chose the date because he wanted me to be healed enough so that we can go on a vacation that he chose. And now my kids are going to school the next week. We're homeless. I donated more than half of our furniture. I had to reschedule the surgery and quickly look for a place to live. So now I'm in fight or flight, and I went upstairs, and I was honestly just hurt for my kids because my kids truly loved him. Like, he was a part of the family. He went on our family vacation, which I've never taken a guy on a family vacation before.
So oddly enough, he was doing the dad thing a bit, and then...
Yeah, I mean, he came to all of my son's baseball games because I didn't ask him to. He wanted to. So, like, this totally came out of nowhere. And basically, long story short, I secured a house in less than 24 hours for my kids and I because I'm super mom.
You crushed it. You really... very quickly, you fixed everything.
I did have to reschedule my surgery and juggle a bunch of things with my mother, who, that is how I learned to be super mom. But yeah, like...
Yeah, so, okay, so what did we learn from this situation? It takes longer to know somebody.
So it does take longer, and here's the thing, like, I have been on my own with my 2 kids since my youngest son was 4. I do all of the financials. Nobody is providing for us. So whoever is coming into my life needs to be my peace, not my chaos. Mm-hmm. So if you're disturbing my peace, then you're not wanted. Like, please exit.
I've heard it worded as the man should be dessert. Like,
yes.
Our lives should be complete and full on our own. They should just be a complimentary dessert to what we already have.
And there were definitely things that I was overlooking, and he was super immature, and I was not.
And it turns out Candice's body was also telling her no. She may have just been ignoring it.
Yeah. So I came up with something for us girls, and I want us all to remember that the ick is our intuition wearing a crop top.
Please explain.
I just think about like a crusty, musty, dusty guy with a hairy beer belly wearing a crop top.
Okay. Yeah, that's...
Barf.
That's all the visual we need. Yeah. So your body is supposed to be at peace with the right guy. You're supposed to feel peaceful at home. It's like it's supposed to feel good. You're not supposed to have butterflies.
Right. And there was a lot of love bombing in that relationship. It was he was capable of like grandiose things.
Yep.
But lacked depth immensely.
Mm-hmm. There's like a full-blown narcissist, and then there's just narcissistic traits. And, you know, maybe these were narcissistic traits, but yeah, the grandiose gestures, the gifts, you know, but yeah, it's supposed to just be peaceful, and it just on a daily basis. There's supposed to be calm and help your life out, pour into your cup.
Yeah.
Men aren't supposed to be projects we take on.
And yeah, and so there's something I want to add to, you know, these silly stories. They're not silly. Like these, they are silly now because Jenna and I laugh about them.
Mm-hmm. It was traumatizing at the time.
Yes, it was. They were traumatizing at the time. I'm going to speak for both of us. She and I aren't jaded in the sense where like we're man haters, because we both know that it exists out there because we see it in our fathers. I see it in my brother. I see it in my brother-in-law. I see it in some of my friends' husbands. So I know that it exists. I know that it's real. And I don't think that I'm wrong for wanting something like that.
No, of course not. I just said to you recently, like, I want to be careful with my language because we're not just like hating on men. You're raising two boys.
Exactly. Like, yeah. I can't be a man hater.
No, it's just a certain type of man that we are not interested in, and we are not making those mistakes again.
And I take that role as like a boy mom very seriously, so that I'm raising emotionally sound young men so that they're not avoidant and hating on women. I'm doing my best, girls. I'm doing my best, I promise.
But our bodies literally tell us no. I mean, there's physical signs. You can get a UTI. Your face can break out from his beard if it's not meant to be. Like, there are these physical signs that we ignore.
I had a friend that kept going back to this guy that was horrible to her. He kept breaking up with her. Then he would love bomb her. They would get back together. They would have like super passionate sex, and she would get UTIs every single time she would get back with him, but only UTIs with him.
Yeah, your body is literally telling you no.
Your body is telling you no. Like, stop doing it.
You should not feel nervous. You should not have that feeling in your stomach.
No, it should feel like coming home. You should feel calm. You should have like a sense of peace. I don't know what that feels like.
We've yet to experience it, but it sounds nice.
I'm sure it's like heaven.
Yeah. We're looking forward to it one day.
Wherever you are.
Are you listening?
Hello. Yeah. They're out there.
They are. Okay, guys, so your homework is that you need to stop gaslighting your intuition. When your body is telling you what it feels, you need to listen. And that just looks like just stopping for a second and paying attention to what your body is feeling.
Yeah, and you want to know something else? You don't have to always ask your friends or a million friends for validation.
Yes. Okay, so I had an experience in the past where everyone around me was super excited about this guy I was dating, and I really ignored my own intuition and listened to the people around me, and it did not end well, obviously. And I realized, like, oh my God, why was I listening to everybody else?
Yeah.
I can just listen to myself.
Right.
And like that, I will never do that again.
You know what's good for you.
Absolutely.
And they're not dating that person. You are. Exactly. They're not sleeping with that person. You are.
Yes. Yeah. And you have to listen to your own body, intuition, yourself.
Right. So, listen to it, girls. Don't ignore it.
One more time. You want to sing one more time?
If your body is telling you no, please listen to it.
Oh, we should play Andrea's soundbite.
My mind's telling me no, but my body. Yeah.
Oh, God. Until next time, girls, keep rising, phoenixes. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.